Stepping out of the comfort zone can be good or bad depending on how we go about it, because the how and the why make a lot of difference. And these three quick questions based in science will help you decide whether going that extra mile is going to be really worth it or not. The first question to ask is, how far? Is it still within the ballpark or way beyond it? Like, say you're comfortable reading 2 pages a day. So would you need to start reading 3 pages or go straight up to 8 pages a day? You can really feel the resistance when we talk about dialing it up that much. And feeling a little resistance is normal because it goes with any kind of change and is actually what keeps life feeling enjoyable. It's called the Goldilocks principle or the Yerkes-Dodson law, which essentially says that we like doing those things most that present us with the difficulty level that's just right for us. It's neither so tough that we start panicking or getting overwhelmed, or so easy that we start getting bored. But when we target for things so far out of our comfort zone that we stretch it to the snapping point, the action demands so much effort that it leaves us feeling overwhelmed even to think about it. Then that tells us that it's not going to be worth the effort, because even if we manage to perform at that level, say for once or twice, it won't matter much, because to get any kind of result, we have to be able to perform persistently, consistently. And it's easier, more practical to show up consistently for things that feel easy than those that demand a lot of effort. Because even inanimate things like a rolling ball or anything you can think of in motion prefer the path of least resistance. Our brain likes to choose the easier option because it saves energy, something it would need in case there's a survival emergency. So even though if we want different result, if we want change, we have to do things differently, do things out of our comfort zone. It's a good idea to begin with the question, how uncomfortable am I really willing to be to get this result? Because the how far really makes a difference in whether it would all be worth it or not. And this is important because it will influence how much we are willing or not willing to step out of our comfort zone in the future too. Because our brain is going to use this experience as a reference to predict whether doing uncomfortable things would really be worth the effort, even for the things that we really want in our life. And that brings us to the second question. Do I really want the result? Because if it isn't, then going that extra mile won't be able to justify the kind of satisfaction that the result would bring us. The ROI or return on investment has to be good enough so that our brain lodges it on the positive side of whether stretching our comfort zone is a good thing or not. Because doing things out of the comfort zone is ultimately a choice, and if we don't believe in the value of the result enough, or if we are happy with how things are in our life right now, if we are not feeling stuck in any way, then no matter what anyone says, it's not an absolute essential thing to do to feel happy with life. But if being comfortable is doing more harm than good, and if it's something that will take us closer to our goals in life, then making that effort, stepping the right distance out of our comfort zone, is going to expand our horizon, our potential, because doing what felt scary over and over again turns it into our new normal, brings it well within our comfort zone. That's what helps us grow. And the third question to ask is, how can I play to my strengths? See, we all are wired in a certain way, and the things that match up with that feel easier for us. Like, you can teach anyone to draw beautifully if you go about it right, but it will feel more natural for some than others. Our comfort zone is where stress and risk are minimum. So logically, if we make stepping out of our comfort zone less stressful, we will feel less resistance to the idea. And making the approach and actions more in sync with our personality can help do that, help reduce the uncertainty of how we will react to what might happen. Like, I'm not comfortable with the idea of public speaking. So if I have to speak in front of a big group of people, I would play to my creative strengths and create engaging slides or accompaniments so that people are more focused on those than on me. And having the spotlight away would help me feel less stressed and the whole thing well within my range. It's again about believing in the importance of the result and the value of that result in our life, and making things easier so that there's less resistance. And this idea is so powerful that it's at the core of almost every technique or strategy, whether it's for staying motivated, being more productive, or changing your life the way you want. These videos over here will show you how this is used in strategies to help you take more control of your life. I hope you found this video helpful. Take care, and I will meet you in the next video.